Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at insults someone has received. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. When I was younger, an older friend that I used to look up to back then told me while we're having fun in a group, if you could see yourself laugh, you would probably never laugh again. I'm still self-conscious about my laugh 10 years later. Why would you ever say that to someone? Like, their laugh is them being happy. You don't want them to be happy anymore. I'm so pissed for them. Seriously, no, laugh more, okay? Don't be self-conscious about your life. Like, that's the thing that brightens the world, okay? Oh my gosh, I'm so pissed right now. Oh, who's the person who said this? If you could see yourself laugh, you'll probably never laugh again. I just want to talk. I just want to talk to you, okay? I just want to talk. Oh my gosh, I'm so pissed. I'm actually so pissed. Like, you're gonna take away that one thing from them. Come on. I hope they remember that they said this and they feel bad about it, okay? And they were even older too. Jeez. Some people are so mean. Oh my gosh. I think the only thing I was insulted when I was a kid was about my weight, actually. Yeah. Kids can be mean, okay? Like, they're honest, so they just say things to your face, you know? Like, they'll just say things, seriously. You run weird. Oh my gosh, how could you say that to someone? You run weird. What's a normal running thing then? You know, how do you run normally then, huh? Oh my gosh, I feel like everyone has their own way of running. Everyone has their own way of walking too, okay? Oh, you run weird. I would be thinking about that the rest of my life too, you know? Every single time I run, I'll think about this quote. If it was said to me. When I told my father I wanted to come home to the family property and work on it, and he said that was not going to happen. He said that he had 2 useful sons to run the property. Why would he want a useless daughter to be involved? The irony is that my brothers were given the family farm and lost it. I was given nothing and now have my own farm. Oh! How did they lose it though? Like, yeah, how did they lose it? I'm just curious. Did they get married and then they get divorced and then like the farm was like, you know, halved? I mean, I don't know how it works. Like, that's what I'm thinking, because how would you lose it? Unless they sold it and then they got money and then they lost all the money or something. How rude of the father though, you know? How are you a father and you say this? It sucks when your parents favor one of your siblings over you, you know? I don't know how that feels like, because my parents are pretty equal people, you know? Like, whenever I got something, my brother gets something. Whenever my brother gets something, I get something. And it's of the same value as well. It's just fair that way. That's how you should be a parent, okay? I didn't realize how lucky I was when I was a kid, but obviously growing up, you're like, wow, they were actually really good, you know? As a kid, you're like, oh my gosh, I hate you so much. But now you're like, wow, I respect them so much. You're poor, ew. And why does... What? What'd you say? Okay. And why is your lunch so smelly? You just don't know how to eat good food, okay? I hated eating the lunches my mum made while other kids ate Lunchables and pre-packaged foods or bought food from the cafeteria. Oh, this. Oh my gosh. I never got anything for like eating like Asian food. I bought Asian food to school every single day. And like, I was never embarrassed about it because I don't think anyone teased me about my food, you know? I'm so thankful for that. Jeez, why are kids so mean? Man, I just feel like parents should teach the kids about these kind of things nowadays and show them different kinds of food so they don't turn into this kind of person, you know? So they don't be like, ew, what is that? You know? Educate them on different kind of foods, alright? Oh my gosh. The thing is, back then as a kid, I didn't really like sandwiches, you know? Like, they were just plain to me. I wouldn't like it. Like, I would love like my fried rice. I would just love the food that my mum packed me because it was so good. Sweet and sour pork with rice. Yeah. I feel like I had better food back then than now. Like, when I was like, oh man, those were the good days, man. What happened? A girl from my class looked at me and said, "You're really ugly." Oh my gosh, it doesn't come back. You're really ugly. Oh really? Thank you. You too. Right back at ya. Man, kids are mean. How do they know what is ugly and what is pretty as a kid, you know? You haven't even experienced life yet. You haven't even seen lots of people yet, you know? Jeez. How dare you? Oh my gosh. I'm just pissed. I'm just mad because this kind of thing stays with people, okay? As a kid, that's going to stay with you for a long time. Even as an adult, that's going to stay with you. So, if you're going to say something mean, don't say it. Just keep it to yourself. Like, why would you? Why would you go out of your way to hurt someone else's feeling? Like, keeping it inside, you don't have to say anything. You don't have to, like, waste your energy. You don't have to waste your breath. Just keep it to yourself. It was probably something unnecessary again. My best friend who constantly told me this when she didn't really hear what I said. What? So she just didn't listen and she's just gonna be like, oh yeah, it's okay. I didn't hear you and it's probably unnecessary, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, but I hope you stopped being friends with that person because they don't need to be in your life if they're not gonna listen to you. You know, someone who listens to you is the best person, okay? Just be there to listen to your friends. My ex and I had a common friend. When we were still dating, he told our friend, she's like a puppy. Our friend confided this information to me. I thought it was a good thing until he said that he added, you can do whatever you want and say whatever you want and she'll still be happy to see you. My forgiving personality was taken for granted. So that's what he wants in a partner? He might as well get his own dog then, you know? Get a puppy if that's what you want, but don't waste someone else's time like this, okay? Like, seriously. I was trying to learn guitar and I fell in love with it. I would practice every day after school. I tried showing my dad how I was progressing and he told me, is that all you can do? It's been 5 years and I've never touched my guitar since then. Oh my gosh. Just encourage your kid, your friends, if they're trying to do something wholesome, you know? Like, if they want to get into, like, a good hobby, just encourage them. Even if they're, like, a slow learner or whatever, encourage them. That's not that hard. Just be like, you're doing well. Oh, it's so nice. You're doing so good. I'm just finding it shocking that some people find it easier to insult someone than to compliment someone, you know? Like, isn't it hard to insult someone, you know, because you know you're gonna hurt someone else's feelings? But then I guess they don't really think about that. I guess they want to feel like inferior, you know? They want to be like, oh, I'm the best kind of thing. Like, they want to feel good about themselves by insulting someone. I don't get how that works, honestly. I was around 7 years old. My mom invited her friend and she brought her daughter along. We were playing and the girl told me about her ballet classes. I asked my mum if I could go to the ballet class with her and she said they'd take one look at me and tell me sumo wrestling was down the hall and I was in the wrong room. Oh my gosh. Their own mum said that to them? Why is this always the case though? Like, you can be chubby as a kid and that's all everyone sees in you. Like, I can low-key relate to this because when I was chubby, all the insults I got was, you're fat, you're chubby, you know, you're as big as blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, I get it, you know, like, I get it, who cares? But that's the only thing you can say to me. That's the only thing. And I don't think they know how much it hurts someone when you insult them for their physical appearance, you know, because then they're going to want to change it, okay? They're going to think, oh, that's not what they're supposed to be like. Oh, I was going to get emotional, but whatever. Let's continue. Man, why am I getting so fired up in this video? I just feel like there are so many mean people in this world. I feel like my younger self was like pretty strong, you know. I feel like I took it all pretty well. Like, I never cried when someone said that to me. I was just like, I don't know, I guess I got used to it when everyone kept saying that. My mum said to my aunt while I was in the other corner of the room and I didn't realise, you are lucky, both of your kids are handsome. Me is not good looking. Oh, like she's talking about her own kid? That's so weird because wouldn't you find your own kid like the best looking kid ever, you know? Like, isn't that what parents are supposed to do, you know? Because as a kid, like, I knew I wasn't, like, you know, good looking, you know? I knew it, okay? Because everyone kept telling me I was not, okay? But my parents would always be like, you're so pretty. You're, like, the prettiest in the entire world, you know? And I would know it's a lie. But that's the kind of thing that they would say to encourage me, you know? Like, every single time, I would never hear them tell me that I'm ugly. even though I thought I was as a kid. Because when you get so many insults as a kid, you're gonna be thinking that you're not good looking. You're gonna be thinking that you're unattractive. But my parents never once said I was unattractive. They would always be like, you're so pretty today, you're so cute, da-da-da-da. But every single time they said it, I'll be annoyed because everyone else is saying different. And my parents are the only people who are saying I'm good looking, you know. But everyone else is not. So obviously one of them are lying. One side are lying. Anyways, I just don't think this mum knows how to be a mum. Like, I don't think you should be saying that if you're a part of their physical appearance, you know what I mean? You're the one who gave birth to them, so like, why are you blaming the kid, you know? Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are, and as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!